Witnesses, please state your name and occupations for the court. Oh no. Oh no. Constable Riley Beate, sir. Nothing to report on the street, sir. And I'm Mrs. Brett. Patricia's my name. Oh god. This Beate. Like... Wait a minute. Rolly Beate. I know... Wait. Is it a joke on, like... Don't they call beats, like, the pathway that the like, they roam? Like, I don't know what you call it. That might be stupid. Hold on. Constable Rolly Beate, sir. And I'm Mrs. Beate. Patricia's my name, and I'm proud to say I'm the young town hero's wife. I can't. My female voice is lack. I'm sorry. What's the story here? Well, in truth, we're not married long. We've not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day. How old? Ooh, yo, my man slaying. Okay. Go to Lobby Bobby. London Bobby witnessed the incident while walking down the street with his wife of a year, Patricia, the wife of Constable Rolly Beate, who was a witness to this incident. Relatively recently married and is fiercely proud of her policeman husband. No, it was your husband I was asking about. He seems, tired. Hardly surprising. Lots of being an honorable occupation, patrolling the beat. Yeah, see, they do, that's what it is. Patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world. Well, oh, really? I've heard that before, actually. Indeed, apart from work days off, our gallant officers trudge some 20 miles a day, you know. They patrol boarding houses and pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, check the meters. Are reading true. And they're responsible for keeping the streets clean, enlightening and extinguishing our street lights. There are a number of items on that list that don't sound much like police duties at all. I wouldn't just be falling asleep on my feet. I'll have collapsed long ago. But it goes without saying that a policeman's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, a constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. For the London Bobby is a man of honor. Yo, he's schlumping though. And a man of slumber. On the day in question, this man and his wife were walking down Briar Rose in the opposite direction. They witnessed the incident as it occurred. And is that not correct, Mr. and Mrs. Beate? That's right, sir. Isn't it, Raleigh? You're gonna shake him up. Oh, Constable Rolly Beate, sir. Nothing to report on the street, sir. What a great witness he's gonna be. Oh, my man's music got cut off. Very well. I'd like to hear your formal testimonies now, please. You will tell the court exactly what you saw in the afternoon on the incident. Yes, sir. He's schlumping. Witness testimony. It was our wedding anniversary and Rolly was taking me out for a meal. There was no time to change after work. Anyway, two silhouettes appeared out of the fog on the pavement in front of us. All of a sudden, one of them just collapsed on the floor, and the other scattered something before running off. I ran straight over, of course, and they went for help at a nearby police box. It was definitely that Japanese man in the dock. Rolly and I both saw him as clear as day. Why didn't Rolly... Hey, what? Only one person of this duo has pronounced... is here mentally. Well, this is an extremely compelling testimony, I must say. Wait a minute. Oh dear. This policeman and his wife are claiming to have positively identified Mr. Natsumi at the scene. If their testimony is true, the alternative course of events that you established in your summation examination will be quashed. It's death knell, in fact. because that alternative was never viable in the first place. What an unfortunate Beate? And on your wedding anniversary, too. Oh, I know. I'm still managed to go out for the evening with my man. I thank the Lord for that. You sound too old there, Patricia. Are you sure you're 21? Gosh, the life of a London Bobby. Sounds very hard indeed. Indeed. However, this cross-examination will be over in minutes. You may well have time to rest this afternoon. What do you mean by that? My learned friend, the witness saw the face of the man fleeing the scene. They are testifying under oath that is without a doubt the accused, Mr. Soseki Natsumi. Oh no. And one of these witnesses is a policeman, no less, so you appreciate the gravity of the situation, I'm sure. Oh no. That the man's so tired, his wife has to do all the talking. Enough preamble. Counsel of the defense, commence the cross-examination, please. Yes, my lord. Oh my god. Well, let's go through it first, just so I can skip it easier later. God, how fucking tall is Patricia? Patricia Beate, like patrolling Beate? What is roaming Beate? I don't know. They use Patricia rolling as like a, oh I can't look at, oh. Rolly was taken out maybe for a meal. Hold on, is there anything you can immediately identify? Got the flag, all of a sudden one of them just collapsed on the floor, then he was scattered before running off. He straight out of the box, went helping it nearby. There's only a Japanese man at the dock. Rolly and I saw him clear as day. Okay. Hold it! Wait a minute! No time to change after work, you say? Are you also a member of the police, Mrs. Beate? Oh no, sadly not. It's a job for strapping young men only. Women, children, and the elderly can't even apply. This true? This sounds sexist, ageist. Well, I think you could possibly see why children and the elderly can't do their job, can you? I think Rolly looks ever so handsome in his uniform. Suits you down the ground, doesn't it, darling? Wake up! What? I just finished my beat. Pat and I were heading down to the station, and we were actually planning on getting changed there. Is he talking in his sleep? This is creepy. Oh no, Rolly, I much prefer you in uniform. Sometimes, I don't even recognize you when I see you in plain clothes. Oh dear, that doesn't seem healthy. Kindly adhere to the point. You were going for a meal after you had finished your beat for the day, correct? That's right, sir, yes. Although I was fit to drop, to be honest. Spending the whole day on my feet. But policing of my life, sir. As long as I'm proud owner of this, I'll serve my city and my queen to the end. What is this? A Metropolitan Police Ward card? This now. My horn card, sir. Prove that I'm a London copper. There's the noble founding principle of the force written on it. As a reminder to all of us policemen of our sworn duty. Patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. Sir, and for such a noble cause, I cover 20 miles every single day without fail, without a grumble. As I know, that the prodding of my boots is all the Londoners need to hear to feel safe and secure. So, fighting crime doesn't appear to come into it then? But sir, just on that one particular day, I was looking forward to celebrating my wedding anniversary. This is being put up with a lot being married to a Bobby like me. I wanted to show my dear wife how much I cared. Oh, Pat. Oh, Rolly. Oh my god, I need a screenshot. They're literally the cute. These better not be. I don't remember. These boys better. These people better not be evil. I hope they aren't. What cuties. Ugh. If these people are evil, I don't know what I'll do with myself. Oh, what a charming couple. Oh, what a charming couple. Their young love is such a joy to behold. If a little over the top, perhaps. And then kindly describe what happened next. They're fucking cute, Ryunosuke. Don't dare.
Hold it!
Hold it! Do, silhouettes? That's right. They were coming towards us, walking up bright rows in the opposite direction.
Oh, that's fucking terrible. That's clearly the old man.
There's a rather plump figure followed by a scrawny. There was a rather plump figure followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man.
Oh, she also has the same hat. Oh, no.
It does sound exactly like the victim as pictured in this print, and like Mr. Natsumi.
Yes, unfortunately, it does.
And you're certain that at the time there was nobody else nearby? Oh yes, quite certain. It was dark, but there are streetlights on Briar Road, you see.
You got anything to say about that, bucko?
There's nobody else around at all. Isn't that right, my darling?
Wake up!
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course, there was a light fog on the ground. Briar Road is dead straight, and you can see a fairly long way down the pavement. And then there's the street lighting as well. I didn't see any other pedestrians.
Before sleep takes a firm hold, your answer, please, Mr. Beats. Are you quite sure of what you just said?
Yes, sir. There's a cop who spends all day every day keeping watch on the streets. I swear to it, sir. I'm as sure as my love for Patricia is true. Oh, Pat. Oh, Rolly.
I'm still maintaining that there's no one else around other than the victim and the attacker.
Starting to seem like there must be how it really happened. It's beginning to seem like there's nowhere to run.
Well, that didn't stop Mr. Natsumi, did it? He fled the scene all too convincingly. Thank you. I believe we have a reasonable, clear idea of the situation just before the incident now. What happened in the crucial moments that followed? Bum 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 bum.
Hold it!
Hold on, everybody. I need to drink a water. Okay, we're ready.
Scattered something.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, I couldn't quite make out what it was at the time. But when we got closer, we realized what it was. Didn't we, darling? What? Yeah, that's right. It was some old books.
Did you count how many? The old books.
Yes, sir. Colbert dropped a number of them, all where the victim lay on the pavement.
There's gonna be one strange coincidence. It isn't gonna be her. The deed is clearly pictured in this photographic print.
That Ron Japanese man did that when he did the deed.
Hold it!
Hold it! Wait, that's conjecture. Wait a second.
Let's not forget that it remains to be established that the defendant was indeed the attacker. But we saw him. It was the man in the dark without question, so... Mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like ears, the taunt mouth, the snub nose.
Cat-like ear. That's who we have cat-like ear. Doesn't sound like... Hunchback, he is hunched, the mustache, he does have a mustache, cat-like ears, and the taunt mouth, the snub nose. You have a snub. Am I thinking kinda, I guess this could describe him, maybe? I'm not exactly the greatest at it.
Any more insults you want to throw in? That's right, he looked down at that poor, defenseless woman with those terrifying, intense eyes. And then suddenly threw his books onto the pavement and ran away.
I see. This is tough.
Seems as though they're telling the truth here.
May I remind the court that this unambiguous testimony comes from a policeman and his wife. And they are the most upstanding of citizens, for we even have a chief prosecutor who is not guilty of anything, and I dare say Thou shall apply to every country in the world in the future, for they are not corrupt in the slightest. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Don't worry. No reason. I'm not corrupt. Neither is the man above me. Now please, continue. Yes, yes! Oh, it's falling over.
Hold it!
I'm trying really hard not to make Suzuto in Patricia's voice. Was it your husband who went to fetch help?
No, I went. I may not be a police officer myself, but I am the proud wife of one after all. Isn't that right, my darling? Wake up! What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I asked Miss Beate to go. It's off duty by that point. But as a Bobby is never truly off duty, of course, so I felt obliged to stay and guard the scene.
Very laudable, Mr. Beate. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance. Is that how it works for... Pretty sure that's also how it works with the, Is that how... Okay, I'm being stupid. I'm pretty sure that is how it works for American police, too. I don't know about other countries, I don't care, because I live in America. But if you could get in trouble if you, as a cop, do not do your work duties. If they're in a situation where you're supposed to, you could get very much in trouble for that. Very laudable, Mr. Beate. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance.
That's why Patricia, you see, I told her where to find the right police box.
Forgive my ignorance. What do you mean exactly by the right police box?
The crime's location, you see, as to who deals with it. Where the woman was stabbed wasn't actually on my beat. I told Patricia the way to the police box for the beat that fell incident until she go and report it. I ran there as quick as I could and asked for help from the Bobby on duty. There's nothing more potent than a young couple in love working together, you know?
And thanks to your swift response, the case was quickly resolved. The actions of two model citizens.
Oh, please, you're making me blush. Isn't he, darling? Wake up!
I would do that every time. I'm convinced.
Yes, sir. What Patricia says, sir.
Let's move on, shall we? There's definitely a Japanese man in the dock. Hold on a minute, Japanese? How do you know that? Surely you wouldn't have been able to see his face by the light of the gas street lamps, wouldn't you?
I absolutely could. Us Londoners have exceptional eyesight, I'll have you know.
Why does she keep saying that? Right, could you, yo, bro, save it for the bedroom, dog. Like, I don't want to see this.
Life. Hey, that from the street lamps was more than enough. My husband already told you that the fog was only light, didn't he?
Yeah. And what of it? We're famous for across the globe, I believe. It's absolutely menace to those of us who have lived with it, of course.
Oh, it is. When it's thick, you can't even see the hand at the end of your own arm.
Hey, I've been told that. Yes, alright, I'll take your point. Now, could you stop shaking your husband about?
The constant fog makes your eyes very sharp, you see. That's why we can tell you for sure and certain that was the little Japanese man we saw. Yeah, we darling. Wake up! Yeah, as the accused, no mistake. Mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes. Oh, cat-like eyes. I read ears earlier. The taunt mouth, the snub nose. Unmistakable, sir. As far as the couple's testimony is concerned, there can't be any question. It was Soseki-san they saw running away from the scene of the crime. So that's it, huh? What are we? Some kind of the Great Ace Attorney Adventures? That's the entire testimony? What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, I hate to admit it, but on hearing the testimony,
really does seem as though Mr. and Mrs. Beate saw what they saw. Assuming running away from the scene of Briar Road that day.
Yes, I feel the same.
So if that's true, where does it leave us?
Members of the jury are sure to call for a guilty verdict after this testimony.
Oh no. Then what do we do?
If Kazuma-sama were here,
What are you trying to say?
I think he would try to find a contradiction somewhere else within their testimony.
What do you mean somewhere else?
Their statements about seeing Mr. Natsumi is unequivocal. Calling that into question won't help. You could identify some other parts of their testimony which appear to contradict the facts. You might be able to discredit them, to make the jury doubt if the pair's memory of the day is accurate.
Oh, well, right? What the fuck did you just say to me?
But simply must focus on finding a discrepancy in those statements somewhere. If we don't, then this trial may reach an early and unfavorable conclusion.
Why do I seem to be up against it?
What the fuck did...
Oh.
Mr. Lawyer, sir, can I ask you something?
Oh, yeah, what is it?
Well, you keep asking us all these questions about everything we've told you, so... It seems like you don't believe our testimony, is that right? Is that it? Well, out with it.
What? No, oh no, it's really not like that at all.
Husband's a policeman, remember, and I know what I saw. Remember every last detail, everything, like... Oh, I know. What about the books the man dropped?
Oh, yes, please tell me. Oh, actually, screw yourself over like this.
I can tell you the names of every single one of them. I cut every single one.
Oh, that would help me so much, Patricia.
And you dare to question how reliable testimony, how reliable my testimony is?
That will do, Miss Beate.
No, it won't at all. That Japanese lawyer has no idea what I'm capable of. Even if I decide to forgive him for insulting us, don't think for a minute that Roly will.
I really didn't mean to cause offense. Please put your husband's fist down. Perhaps you would like the opportunity to submit your testimony, Miss Beate. Might that appease you?
Oh, thank you, my lord. That would settle things nicely. Wouldn't it, darling?
Oh my god, he doesn't have to be awake. What? That was woketh. I can even tell you the names of the 4 books he dropped. Let's go! He only purchased 3! But please, Patricia, tell me more! Yes, we know that there were books dropped at the scene of the crime, as you say. Those purchased by the accused, the nearby second-hand bookshop of the day in question.
I've just been to the police box for help. Well, decided to have a go look over the area for good measure. I'm a proud policeman's wife, after all. I did it for Roly.
And what was your husband doing at the time?
Oh, he's lying face down in the snow, getting some well-deserved rest. He works ever so hard, you know, ever so hard. Don't you, my darling?
Interesting way of guarding the scene of the crime. Well, Miss Beate, seeing as you regaled the court with the tales of your powers of recollection, would you be so kind as to recount the titles of the books you observed at the crime?
Ryunosuke, why are you laughing so maniacally?
Don't worry about it, Suzuto. We got him.
I'd be happy to. Now, are you all listening? There was the picture, Monsieur somebody or other. And what's it yearning?
Oh no.
Then there was a meal for someone, and the last was definitely the thingy gummy something. You see?
Well, yeah, I really tried. I'll give you got like half of them all right. Yes, I see there are 1 or more 2 holes in your memory.
Oh, well, they were all along those lines, I'm quite sure.
I'll give you that. I wouldn't have been able to remember even just that. There were indeed books found at the scene with titles along those lines, as you put it.
Well, what did I tell you? So I think it's very mean the way you're implying that my testimony can't be trusted. Don't you agree, darling? Wake up.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he has a gun! Ah!
Anyone who upsets my Patricia will have to answer to me, too.
Terrifying. I was scared. Yeah, she really is. She... Already read this. But there's only 3 books. First off, there's only 3. I don't...
Objection!
Objection.
So you're saying that there were 4 books?
That's right, I remember all of them.